Hi, my name is Casper and welcome back to another video. I was thinking of doing this video for some time and since 2021 and I said I'll upload more, I thought it would be the right time to upload it. Anyway, today's video is the best GTA Online YouTubers. I did a video like this 1 year ago, but that video is so outdated. I was a grinder back then and I was so biased towards some type of players. This video will be different, since I will not be biased to any type of players, and this video obviously has better editing. It's basically an improved version. One thing I want to point out is that I obviously didn't include small channels. I only include quite big channels who a lot of people know. However, I can make a video about the most underrated YouTubers, but I don't know. But now let's get started. Since there's so many big YouTubers, I had a hard time deciding how this video will go, but then I realized that there's so many different GTA communities, and I thought of choosing a few YouTubers from each major community. The communities I thought of are grinding community, tryhard community, and the PvP community. But also YouTubers that are big, yet their communities are not as major, but let's get started. Firstly, the grinding community. For this, I chose the following YouTubers: The Professional, Tylarious, GTA Gentleman, and TGG. Starting out with the Professional, people usually like him because of his guides, which are really helpful, especially for new players, and I will agree on that, because his reviews and guides are helpful. However, the thing that bothers me about him is that he complains about so much things in the game, like he cries so much about Orbital Cannon and Oppressor Mark II, as well as complaining about people griefing cargo. It's understandable that it can get frustrating when people grief you, but it's just a game, you gotta adapt to it. And also, as much as he cares about his community, he doesn't care what his moderators do. Literally, one of his moderators used passive glitch to sell cargo. Bear in mind he called himself a glitcher, anti-glitcher. Tylarious. I don't really know Tylarious and his channel, so I can only look at his channel and decide if he's a good YouTuber that way. And looking at it, his channel seems pretty similar to Pro. The difference between him and Pro is that Tylarious actually streams not only heists, but selling businesses. He also does guides and reviews which are really similar to Pro. As I said, I know much more about the Professional's channel than Tylarious's channel, but it really seems that their channels are both fairly similar. There's pretty much no differences. They both do guides, reviews, and streams. One thing that kind of makes Tylarious better is the fact that he streams more and makes more GTA videos, which makes him a better GTA YouTuber than Professional in a way. Next on the list is GTA Gentleman, and yeah, where do I start with him? Alright, let's be honest. His content has been good in the past, but recently he changed from a good YouTuber to a bad YouTuber. GTA Gentleman basically does guides, streams, playthroughs of heists, and things like that, and people liked him because of his quick guides that help players. However, a few weeks ago, he copyright striked another YouTuber called JK Gamers over a thumbnail, which wasn't even his thumbnail. Additionally, while he says that JK stole his thumbnail, GTA Gentleman quite literally does it as well. Overall, he's a bad YouTuber and much more worse than the previously two mentioned. Lastly on the grinders list is TGG, and believe it or not, I actually think that TGG is a really good YouTuber. Obviously, as every other grinder YouTuber mentioned, TGG does guides, streams, weekly update and videos like that. However, he also does other content besides that. He actually doesn't complain as much as the Professional. His videos on the weekly update are pretty short, and they give the info they needed. My overall ranking for grinder YouTubers: number 4, GTA Gentleman, number 3, Tylarious, number 2, The Professional, and number 1, TGG. I know I may have missed some, but I don't have a good knowledge about the grinding community, and these 4 are the main ones I hear about. Now onto the tryhard community. It was a bit hard to choose 4 because some YouTubers I don't really know if they're tryhards or just PvP YouTubers, but I chose these YouTubers for the tryhard group: Arsen Y, Lowkey X, ScopedxYou, and RECOIL. Starting with Arsen Y, I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't really like Arsen. He got exposed so much times for scamming for GTA accounts. He's also really cringy with his e-girlfriend, Julexa. Just like pretty much every tryhard, Arsen uploads montages, mostly bass. He also does bass streams with facecam. However, in his videos he also lies a lot. In this video, there's a part where he says you can snipe players from their facilities, which is obviously a lie because facility interior is God mode. His content may be decent, but the fact that he scams and lies is kinda pathetic. Next up we have Lowkey, and unlike Arsen, Lowkey literally never uploads and only just streams. His streams are alright, I guess. I mean, he clearly cares about his community. Streaming is a really great way to gain subscribers, and he has 76k subs, which is really good. However, I feel like if he would upload videos, his subscriber count would be higher. But content-wise, his streams are alright. I don't like the way he calls his crew number 1, because they're obviously not. However, Lowkey is a better YouTuber than Arsen. Next up, ScopedxYou. Unlike Lowkey, he doesn't stream, but just like Arsen, he uploads montages, but Beach, not Bays. His content is decent. Most of it is montages, but he also made a video on how to play BJW and other stuff like that. He doesn't stream, which is a big downside, but at least he doesn't scam and lie just like Arsen does, which in my opinion makes him a better YouTuber. He has 36k subs, and I'm sure his sub count would be bigger if only he would stream, because streaming is a great way to get new subscribers. Lastly, we have RECOIL, and his content is really similar to ScopedxYou. He does beach montages and guides for BJW and tips videos such as how to spam rockets and things like that. The thing that I really like is that his thumbnails are really good. Like compared to the previous tryhards mentioned, his thumbnails are really good. However, thumbnails don't determine whether a channel is good. But RECOIL is a right YouTuber, and I think he's better than Arsen, but yeah. So my overall ranking for tryhard YouTubers is number 4 Arsen Y, number 3 RECOIL, number 2 Lowkey X, and number 1 ScopedxYou. Now on to the PvP YouTubers. There's more than 4 here because there's just so much big PvP YouTubers. The PvP YouTubers I'm gonna talk about are UVersusPro, Motmus, MetPro, GoldenBoyTV, Dempy, and NitrixWarlord. I may have forgotten some, but there is so much PvP YouTubers. Starting off with UVersusPro, I'm gonna be genuinely honest, I really like watching his videos. Even though I grief and he uploads videos of killing griefers, they're really enjoyable to watch. He currently has 250k subs, which is a quarter of a million, and that's good considering the only content he does is GTA PvP. He really is good at sniping, and it's just enjoyable seeing him snipe. He doesn't stream as much, but the videos make up for it, and one video per week is good considering fighting a decent fight on GTA ain't easy. Next up we have Motmus. His content is really similar to UVP's content, however I much prefer watching UVersusPro. Content wise, Motmus uploads free mode videos mostly, however he's really inconsistent with uploading. The growth of his channels has significantly decreased. I remember when both him and UVersusPro had 180k subs or so, and now Motmus only has 185k compared to UVersusPro, who has 250k. Subscriber count is of course not everything. Just because someone has less subscribers doesn't mean they're a bad YouTuber. Motmus obviously hates griefers, and I'm a griefer myself, but putting that aside, his content is alright. Now let's talk about MetPro. Most of you probably know that I was the main focus in 2 of their videos, and you would think that I would hate them, but that isn't the case. I actually really like their content. Mostly it's free mode fights or fighting against griefers. Their content is really enjoyable to watch, and while they aren't so consistent with uploading, whenever they upload a free mode fight, it's almost always gonna be a funny video. If only they would be a little bit more consistent. But it's hard finding a fight worth uploading, so it's understandable. 4th PvP YouTuber on my list is GoldenBoyTV, and even though he's one of the smaller content creators in today's video, in terms of subscribers, I think he's a really good YouTuber. First of all, he doesn't really go after griefers unlike every other PvP YouTuber does. He's the only one on the list that does bad sports content, and he's pretty much the reason why I originally went to bad sports for so long. He currently has 22k subs, and honestly he deserves much more. But at least he's gaining subscribers fairly fast, and it's good to see because he deserves it. His content really varies because not only he uploads bad sports free mode, he also uploads clean sport content as well as glitches and things like that. 5thly, we have Dempy, and straight away I'm gonna say that he really is not a good YouTuber in my opinion. He mainly uploads free mode fights, and his content seems really similar to the content that Motmus uploads. You could pretty much say that he's a wannabe Motmus, but apparently he used a godmode speed against a fan, which really makes him look bad. He's the only one on the list that I have not watched and probably will never watch. Lastly, we have NitrixWarlord, and I'm gonna be honest, his content is not even that good. As every PvP YouTuber, he does free mode fights videos, but they're not even that good. He streams too, but his streams are boring. He avoids public sessions so much. I don't even know how people can watch that. He's maybe better than Dempy, but still not great. My overall ranking for the PvP community: number 6 Dempy, number 5 Nitrix, number 4 Motmus, number 3 MetPro, number 2 UVersusPro, and number 1 GoldenBoyTV. Having now done the 3 main communities, which are the grinding community, the PvP community, and the tryhard community, I understand that there are still YouTubers that don't fall into any of the communities previously mentioned. Therefore, I will go over those YouTubers, and after I finish, I will give you all my overall ranking with all the YouTubers mentioned. There is also tryhard PvP YouTubers that I didn't talk about, because there's only 5 spaces in a poll for the community. so I will go over them as well. Mr. Boss for the win. Mr. Boss for the win is a GTA YouTuber that has been uploading GTA content for quite some time now. However, a downside to that is that all of his content is literally clickbait. He uploads so much videos about apparent GTA 6 leaks, which are all obviously fake. Also, the fact that he extends his videos to make sure they're at least 8 minutes is honestly pathetic. Clickbait YouTubers are always bad, and I barely see anyone who likes Mr. Boss. 0 points for life. A lot of people seem to think that Nord is even worse than Mr. Boss, but in my opinion that's not the case. People often recall Nord as a clickbaiter, but I honestly don't see any major clickbait uploaded on his channel. Unlike Mr. Boss, Nord's videos are actually fun. Well, some of them are, especially the Wanted Level series. He honestly is not even that bad of a YouTuber that Mr. Boss is. DogViperAU. Dog Viper is one of the best GTA 5 speedrunners, and even though his content doesn't revolve around online, he still is a great YouTuber. He stopped doing speedruns quite a while ago to focus on his no damage run and chaos runs. The no damage runs are really fun to watch, and even though he streams on Twitch, most of the content done on Twitch gets uploaded to YouTube anyway. The chaos runs are also alright, but I much prefer no damage runs, and of course actual speedruns. Besides that, he also does videos such as facts and glitches in GTA 5 and Pacifist Run. He overall is one of my favourite GTA YouTubers. Gillymaster. Gillymaster is an overall GTA YouTuber. His content really does vary a lot because he did videos on the most recent heist, but he also does PvP videos. His videos aren't bad, to be honest. He currently has just over 200k subs, but personally I don't really watch him. He's a better YouTuber than some previously mentioned, but he ain't too good. Sorry, I don't have much to talk about him. Morse Mutual Insurance. Recently, his channel has completely blew up. At the time of writing this script, he currently has over 53k subs, and probably when this video gets uploaded, he'll have a lot more. The most recent DLC really helped him. He did a lot of videos on it, and some of them got an insane amount of views. He does decent content on new weekly updates, new drip feed cards and stuff like that, and I really think that his channel will grow more and more. JK Gamers. I don't think much of JK, to be honest, but his content is alright. He currently has 78k subs, and he's one of the only YouTubers that actually looks at comments. He hearts so much of his comments and also replies to a lot of them. It's a thing I like about JK because not a lot of YouTubers actively check their comments. His weekly update streams usually got a lot of viewers, and it kinda sucks that he got a copyright strike, which resulted in him not being able to stream for 90 days. But overall, he's actually one of the good YouTubers. Moneymuch. Moneymuch is one of the best money glitch YouTubers. He consistently uploads videos on money glitches, usually car duplications, because that's really the main type of glitch that's always around in GTA. Kinda sucks how many times his channels got deleted. The amount of times he had to make a new channel is really high, but at least now he uploads these glitches to YouTube and then deletes them after 2 to 3 days and still keeps them on his website. He also does daily streams on YouTube where he tests glitches and things like that. Sadly, he always streams at 4 AM, my time, which sucks because I can't watch him, but he's one of the best, if not the best, money glitch YouTuber. Refantic. I've never watched Refantic, but I did hear about him, and to be fair, I would have put him into the PvP poll, but there was only already 5 YouTubers. Anyway, Refantic's content isn't too bad. He did quite a few free mode fight videos, as well as a lot of bad sport videos. His videos are quite similar to other PvP YouTubers, however, in my opinion, Refantic is better than, for example, Dempy. As I said, I've never watched him, but he seems like a decent YouTuber. Shut him up, YT, show him up. Where do I start? Alright, so I'll say this straight away, he really isn't the best YouTuber. First of all, he's really inconsistent when it comes to uploading, and that pretty much causes the views on his videos to be kind of low. Well, at least he reads his comments and hearts them, that's good, but other than that, Vex. Yeah, I don't really know where to start. Well, I'll say this, Vex's thumbnails are actually alright. To be honest, they're better than most YouTubers' thumbnails who are on this list. He doesn't reply to as much comments, which is obviously a downside, however he uploads quite consistently. I don't know much more because it's so hard talking about every single YouTuber and try to pick out things. Let's get into the other YouTubers. Whatever 57010. Whatever is known for his series on YouTube called Behind the Cutscenes and Rockstar Logic. A lot of these videos really blew up, with the most popular ones at 2 to 3 million views. Those videos are really detailed, and it's really clear that a lot of time and effort goes into those videos. Whatever is currently at over 240k subs, which is pretty good considering he is not recognized by a lot of people. The views he gets on videos are surprisingly high. He's also really consistent with uploads. I must say he's a decent YouTuber. Sonny Evans. Sonny Evans is a YouTuber recognized by many people. His GTA Geographic series, which he used to do, was really popular. Nowadays, he does a lot of free mode content, however obviously not PvP. The type of videos he does are different GTA challenges, such as going around the map without getting killed using different vehicles. I never really watched him, though, and still don't really watch him, but a lot of people do watch him, and it's not a surprise because his content is not all that bad. GTA Man. GTA Man does content such as car reviews or guides. It's really basic content, but content like that really helps out a lot of people. Currently at 145k subs, his channel keeps growing because of the content he uploads. There's really not much to talk about him, his content is alright and that's it. And at last, Pyrerealm Gaming. He's pretty much the same as GTA Man. Guides, car reviews, there's not much to talk about. Well, finally I have gone through every YouTuber that I originally decided to talk about, which is entitled 28 YouTubers. The YouTubers I have talked about in this video were The Professional, TGG, GTA Gentleman, Tylarious, RECOIL, ScopedxYou, Arsen Y, Lowkey X, Motmus, UVersusPro, Dempy, NitrixWarlord, GoldenBoyTV, MetPro, MrBossFTW, 0.4 Live, Morse Mutual Insurance, Motmus, Refantic, Shut 'em Up YT, GTA Man, Pyrerealm Gaming, Vex, Dark Viper AU, Sonny Evans, Whatever 57010, Gilly Master and JK Gamers. And now it's the thing that all you've been waiting for. It's time for the overall ranking, and it's all my opinion. Number 28, Dempy. Number 27, GTA Gentleman. Number 26, Shut 'em Up YT. Number 25, MrBossFTW. Number 24, Tylarious. Number 23, Arsen Y. Number 22, Vex. Number 21, Pyrerealm Gaming. Number 20, Gilly Master. Number 19, NitrixWarlord. Number 18, GTA Man. Number 17, Sonny Evans. Number 16, Refantic. Number 15, RECOIL. Number 14, Whatever 57010. Number 13, 0.4 Life. Number 12, Morse Mutual Insurance. Number 11, Money Mitch. Number 10, Lowkey X. Time for the top 10 now. Number 9, JK Gamers. Number 8, The Professional. Number 7, TGG. Number 6, ScopedxYou. Now it's the top 5. Number 5, Motmus. Number 4, MetPro. Number 3, UVersusPro. Number 2, GoldenBoyTV. And at number 1, Dark Viper AU. So yeah, that's the overall ranking. I really hope you enjoyed this video. This took a long time to make because the script is a bit long. The video is a bit long, so it's like 20 minutes, I think. So you all don't have to watch all of it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I would appreciate if you would like the video if you actually enjoyed it. So yeah, see you all in the next one.